The webinar is now live. I've shared the thing.
Thank you, Ritesh. Aditya, I'm starting the webinar now. We will wait for a minute or so and then we will proceed.
Sure, Abhishek.
Hello, everyone. We will wait for a minute or so and let everyone join, and then we will start with the webinar. Okay, I think we are good to go. So good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome on behalf of NASSCOM. I'm Abhishek, and I'm delighted to welcome you all to the Salesforce Career Recharge Program, an initiative brought to you by NASSCOM Future Skills Prime in collaboration with Salesforce. Well, whether you are a student, a graduate, faculty member, or a working professional, we are excited to have you join us on this journey of upskilling and professional growth. As many of you know, the world of technology is evolving at a rapid pace, with increasing demand for skills in intelligent automation and artificial intelligence. Staying relevant in the industry has never been more important. Well, this program is designed specifically to equip you with the necessary skills in Salesforce development and administration, positioning you for the success in today's competitive landscape. Over the next few weeks, you will not only gain technical knowledge, but also develop problem solving, critical thinking, and an application oriented mindset, skills that are invaluable in today's workforce. Through a blend of instructor led sessions and self paced learning, this program offers a comprehensive learning experience. Well, our aim is simple to help you unlock your potential, boost your employability, and ultimately empower you to become the Salesforce professionals that the industry needs. Let me introduce you to our instructor, Aditya Jha, the technical trainer, training and development from ICT Academy. He's a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and an AWS Restart graduate who holds several global IT certifications with having more than 3 years of experience in IT training. So I encourage you to take full advantage of this opportunity, ask questions, engage with your peers and mentors, and push yourselves to learn as much as you can. The knowledge, badges, and the certifications you gain here will be a solid step towards a promising future. Once again, thank you for being here, and let's make the most out of these next 12 weeks together. I look forward to seeing you all succeed and thrive in this journey. Let's get started. Aditya, over to you.
Thank you so much, Abhishek. Thank you for the warm welcome. Hello, everyone. Good evening to all of you. I hope all of you have been in a quite great mood to learn some new things on the platform. Okay, so talking about Salesforce, Salesforce has been an integral part of myself. I can say in the last few years, I have been delivering a lot of trainings on the Salesforce. But before talking about that, let's just give me myself a quick introduction about myself. So my name is Aditya. I have been a Salesforce educator for the last 3 years, and apart from that, I have been recognized with several global certifications. Like I am a AWS solution architect. I'm a ServiceNow certified application developer. I have been certified with Microsoft as a Power BI data analyst associate, Azure Data Fundamentals. Also, I have been a digital marketing trainer, master digital marketing trainer by MESC Government of India, and a few more. I have been into this particular training industry for more than 3 years now, and in this time span, I have been fortunate enough to uplift or train nearly 2,500 plus participants in my so much journey as of now. And I have been quite versed with the participants of all age groups from students to faculties to corporates on job sites. I have been quite versed and fortunate to have all those on my panel for this much long time. And I'm looking forward to have some great interactions with you all on this wonderful opportunity offered by NASCOM in collaboration with Salesforce. And I assure you that this journey will be an exhilarating for all of you guys. And I hope that you will enjoy in the same pace as I am about excited like to deliver the same. So let's get started with the things. Okay, so first of all, kindly let me know in the chat box that how many of you are aware with the Salesforce platform in general. Just if you are not aware, just put a no. If you are aware, just type in a bit of thing that what you know about Salesforce. It's a CRM tool. Okay, it's a CRM tool. It's a SaaS application offering. Okay, fine, great, great. Keep the comments coming in. I am eager to view all of your comments. Data security and management of data, great, great, not bad. Cloud platform with CRM tool, yes, sir. It's a number one CRM tool, okay, great. Salesforce is CRM software which streamlines operations, okay, fine. Salesforce is CRM, Salesforce cloud-based CRM software, CRM for managing customer and other business-related process in one system. SaaS and PaaS platform, okay, problem-solving boosts. Okay, Chaitanya, I didn't get that thing. Problem-solving boosts. Can you just elaborate a bit? CRM tool as well, app development platform also helps in making reports and dashboard. The caption is not showing properly. Okay, that will be resolved in a few minutes. Don't worry, Samya. Okay, just please confirm me whether am I properly audible to everyone? Is there any voice break or anything happening? Please let me know that. Am I audible properly to everyone? Great, great, great. That's a good thing to hear. So my network and everything is in place. Great. Customize and utilize their products for business. Different cloud CRM platform that helps business connect and customers. No coding is required in admin part. Yeah, in the administrative part, we don't require that much of coding skills, but yeah, a little bit of slight, business logics you can say that we can have for better understanding of the administrative part, but not exactly the coding. So that's why different cloud represented sales flow like sales cloud, marketing cloud, service cloud, etc. Great, Himani. You can customize and utilize their products for your business. Okay. Helps in data modeling also. Okay, great. Okay. Great to see all of you with such a huge enthusiasm that you all are excited. It seems like much more than me. I'm very thrilled to have that. Okay, I'm everybody can share from now on everything in the live. Okay, low code development, low code dev have limitations to only two user level accessing. Okay. Marmik Patil, I will come to that, the limitations and everything. I will be just explaining that in the upcoming minutes. So don't worry, I will get to that. Okay, so let's first talk about Salesforce. Thank you for, first of all of to all of you for your brilliant answers in the chat part. I'm really glad that you all answered with such interest, such excitement and all. I'm really glad for that. Okay, so let's just summarize whatever you have said a little bit. Okay, so Salesforce, as you all said, it's a CRM tool. Not no doubts on that part. It's a CRM tool which is being hosted in the cloud, and it's one of the first CRM tool that has been like complete cloud, and that has been something that made Salesforce an extraordinary thing in the market, which revolutionized the CRM market for all of the things all together. Okay, and but if I talk about the today's scenario, it's not just a CRM tool, what I believe, because Salesforce has expanded its horizons to several other businesses. Like if you want the business analytics tool, you have the Tableau in the Salesforce environment. If you want to have that, let's say the API integration things, you have MuleSoft. If you want to have AI integrated in the complete infrastructure of use, you have the Einstein for that, and a lot more. So Salesforce is a CRM tool at its core, basically a database operations at its core, you can say. But Salesforce has expanded itself to a greater horizon these days because of a lot of things is being going on in Salesforce, and Salesforce is now, what I believe is now a complete business solution offering to any businesses. Now, what does it do? Why we are talking about Salesforce at that much greater extent? That's will be your second question. Salesforce is cloud-based application we can access using internet browser like okay, no, Salesforce is not like Power BI. Salesforce has an different application, different what is it called Tableau, which is you can say a counterpart of Power BI. But we are not right now in the place to discuss about Power BI, so that's fine. We are sticking to the Salesforce part right now. So as I was saying, that Salesforce has a lot of things integrated in itself. And today, what we are going to do is going to learn Salesforce. Now, the question occurs that why are we learning Salesforce at the very first place? So let me just turn off the camera so that I can have a bit of more bandwidth. Okay. So the question arises that why are we learning Salesforce and why it's in such a big boom? So the answer for that is Salesforce is such a revolutionary tool that nearly all the big giants are right now using it. Maybe you talk about the sectors, either you are talking about the banking sector or some product companies or some different, let's say, streaming platform, well, not streaming platforms, but big giants like TCS and all. Everyone is kind of using the Salesforce platform for their different kind of operations for managing the data and having a dedicated CRM tool to like have a greater connect with their customers. And that's why the Salesforce platform is in huge demand. And there are a lot of opportunities in the market lying in front of you that you can just grab after if you have the expertise in the Salesforce trend, if you know what to do and what to do. So without wasting any more time on these discussions, let me just start sharing my screen, and we will start with the thing. In the meanwhile, if you have any specific question relating to the Salesforce or the training session that we are going to have, please make sure to drop that in the chat box. I will I will try my best to answer all of your queries. Okay. So yeah, a screen is not visible because I have not still shared it. I am just about to share it now. No prerequisites required, just need interest. Yes, you can say. We don't need a lot of prerequisites. We just need to have a little bit of understanding of the Salesforce, not the Salesforce, basically a technical knowledge of how to use the internet, browse the internet, and all the things. That's all the thing that you required to have at a greater scale. That's it. Okay. So kindly confirm, is my screen visible to everyone? Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just a minute. Let me just settle the chat box at the one end so I can see all your things as well. Okay. Great, great. Do we get voucher for Salesforce certifications? Everyone will get certificate. Yes. Whoever is attending and will be completing all the trail mix and whatever the requirements are for the course, will definitely be getting the certificate and all. Sir, I am 12th pass. Is it enough? So, Samya, as Abhishek said earlier, that this program is not just meant for students or faculty, it's meant for everyone. Whoever wants to learn Salesforce from the very basic part, we are here to help them out in learning the Salesforce. Just talking about the your qualification as 12th pass, yes, you can definitely learn it. Yeah, but I will just advise you, or it's just a basic recommendation that you should, and I believe that you will be doing that. You will be uplifting your education. So yeah, please keep doing that as well. Yes, for the recordings part. So this session is being recorded and streamed live on YouTube. So anyone, if you are facing any issue with Zoom, you can go to YouTube and check out the link of just study from there as well. And the recordings will be available on YouTube for the session. So anytime, whenever you want, you can just go to YouTube and see all the video recorded videos over there. If you miss anything, I'm pursuing degree first year, I think. Okay, fine. So let's start with the sessions, everyone. So the platform that we are going to use to learn Salesforce is called Trailhead. Okay. So I'm just giving you the URL in the chat box. Everyone, please open this URL first of all. I have given you a URL in the chat box. Just open this link, which you can see in the front of you, or just you can type Trailhead in Google, and you can the very first page, whatever you are getting, just click on that. It will be the Trailhead Salesforce.com page, the same that you are seeing right in front of you right now. Okay, so what's Trailhead first of all? So Trailhead is the fun way to learn, as you can see on the screen. It's a very innovative platform created by Salesforce, so which can engage any section of audience to learn Salesforce in a quite fun and interactive way, where you can complete a lot of hands-on, a lot of real-world challenges. There are a lot of theory videos and everything is there. Whatever you want to, just like deep dive into the Salesforce platform, everything is available here, and we will be doing all the part right now here. Okay, so everyone, please open the Trailhead platform. Like I have given you the link in the chat box, and if you want, just Google Trailhead and you will be able to see the link. Let's say Trailhead. And the first link that you will be getting will be this Trailhead, the fun way to learn. So just click on it and open the site and then log in onto the platform. Okay. Everyone, please log in onto the Trailhead platform. I'm just doing the same thing, logging into the platform. Okay. Okay. So I have logged into the Trailhead platform right now, as you can see on my screen. It's not trailhead.com, Aniket. It's trailhead.salesforce.com. Just Google it. Just Google Trailhead and you will get it. Just Google this Trailhead. Okay, everyone. If you are unable to see the link in the chat box, just Google Trailhead. That's it. Okay. So this is the learning platform that we are going to explore to learn Salesforce, as you can see on your screens. Okay. So let's just have a quick intro about what this platform is. So as I said, it's a learning platform developed by Salesforce to learn all of the Salesforce enterprise applications. Either it's the CRM tool, the base Salesforce marketing cloud, service cloud, as one of you has already said, or Tableau, MuleSoft, whatever you want to learn relating to Salesforce, everything is available over there here on the Trailhead platform that you can just explore and learn. Right. So let me just take you through the basic options here. So this is the basic homepage in which you can see your profile picture or whatever you have given here, and then you can see some points and everything. So if let me show you the points table and everything. So let's just click on Ranger rank. So what Salesforce has done that they have created some rank mechanism on the portal to keep you engaged, obviously, onto the platform, so that you can to give you a thing that like you are achieving something on the end. Okay. So at very first, if you are on the Trailhead platform for the very first time, then you will be on the Scout badge right now, as it's there are 0 badges and 0 points. As soon as you will be completing some tasks, hands-on and whatsoever, then you will be moving up the rank with like hiker, explorer, adventure, and so more as per the conditions that have been provided, like 1 badge, 200 points, and whatsoever. Okay, so this is just this is the ranger ranks and all that you can just look up to. Okay, uh, for me, you can see I am having this much points and something around. I am at currently at the expeditioner rank. Some more badges I will be ranger. So that's something that you can see. Just if you look at the Okay, yeah. Great. Nice questions indeed. So while logging onto the platform, they would be asking some questions to you, like what's your relation with Salesforce and your role. Okay, so in the role, you can just select student, and relationship with Salesforce, you can just select non-customer or prospect. Although these things doesn't matter that much, you can select anything. But for the time being, select role as student or developer, educate student, let's say. And for the relationship, select non-customer slash prospect. Okay, got it, Sandeep? Company name, you can put any name, like your college name, your existing company name, or anything that you want. That's fine. Completely fine. That's just your profiling that being done. So it's up to you. Whatever you are giving it, can change it later on as well. So nothing to worry about that. Can change it anytime that you want. So it's completely fine. Okay, got it, everyone? Have everyone logged into the portal? Just give me a yes or no. Have you logged into the Trailhead platform? Just give me a yes or no. Great. So I can see a lot of you are giving me yes. I believe that majority of you are on the same page as with me. So let's just continue the learning journey. Okay. So yeah. So let's just first explore the tabs, whatever we have here on the Trailhead platform. Then we'll move on to the next parts. Okay. So in the learning part, you can see there are several things called trails, modules, projects, trail mixes, trailblazer quest, trailblazer mobile app, and instructor-led training. Okay. So trails are just the guided learning paths that Salesforce has developed by themselves as the organization for you. Like for different learning paths, you can have different trails. You want to be a business analyst, Salesforce business analyst, a developer, Salesforce developer, implementalist, or the administrator, or whatsoever. There are some trails in banking specific for those tasks that you can see just here from the trails part. Then we have modules. Modules are just, you can consider as them as simple chapters or units of your book. You can say like that. Okay. That you can just explore for learning a specific task. Like let's suppose like I want to learn about what's the Salesforce identity things or how can we log into the Salesforce platform. So we'll be having a bit-sized module for that particular part. Okay. So that's your modules. Then we have some projects in which you will get a lot of hands-on kind of experience, the complete hands-on. There will be instructions for sure that you can just follow along and complete a Salesforce project of yours, like creating a Salesforce mobile app or something, an Apex page or something like that, that you can do. Okay. Then last part here is your trail mixes. So trail mixes are some courses that you will be creating by yourself, let's say, or someone might have created, like I might have created some trail mixes for myself to teach to students. Like I want a customized course that I want to teach XYZ topics to students. So I will be just creating a separate trail mix for that purposes. Then we have quests and other thing that you can just learn through and win some prizes and all. To it's all the things are just to boost up your learning on the platform. Then we have the community tab where you can see several options like feed, groups, topics. These all tabs are meant for a forum kind of interaction for you, like where you can just go see what's happening around around the world on the Salesforce platform, how your fellow learners are performing on the Tailwizer platform, what are they learning, what are the new things coming up into the industry, and a lot more that you can everything you can get in the community part. Then if you go to the career growth, you can see Trailblazer Career Marketplace where you can just see what a lot of employers will be available there that you can connect with to like have some interactions with them to get into the Salesforce job roles and all. Also, we have some role-based career paths. So if you are searching for a specific role, like say, let's say right now we are doing for the Salesforce administrator path. So if I'm searching for a specific role, I can go here, select that particular role, and it will show me that path that I should take from the initial training to what I should learn, with interview preparation, what should be the certification that I should go for, and everything will be available in the career resources path. Also, we have the credentials path here, in which we have the certification, super badges, and super sets. So certifications, you all can get it, like the global certification that we are having for Salesforce, like Salesforce Administrator, Platform Developer, Business Analyst, and a lot more. Okay, so there are several certification. I will take you that in a while. Let's go. Just what to write in company. Arpita, you can write anything. Just enter your name, something. It's fine. It's just your profiling, nothing. No, no. Aniket, you don't need to complete the developer catalyst course for this program because we are okay. Okay, everyone. So listen carefully. So generally, on a broader basis, there are mainly two paths to learn Salesforce. Mainly, I'm not talking just solely, but mainly on a broader basis, there are two paths to learn Salesforce that you can go for, like the Salesforce developer and the Salesforce administrator. So right now in this particular cohort, the thing that we will be focusing on will be our Salesforce administrator course, which will be a bit less complex as it won't have that much of programming involved in it. It will be just, you can say, a more of a GUI interface kind of things will be there. You can just drag and drop, click some buttons, and you can get your things done in the Salesforce administrator bar. But don't assume that Salesforce administrator is any less than a miracle kind of person, because Salesforce administrator is someone who will be kind of responsible for all the things happening in and around your Salesforce org. Everything will be managed by them. So they will be having a lot of responsibility to be carried upon, and a lot of things to be done on their part. So there will be a lot of things happening with the Salesforce administrator. Anyway, that's a different thing. That the main part, we don't need to do developer catalyst. Everything, whatever we need to do here, that will be doing for the administrator part. Yes, you will get the access to the Salesforce. Yes, you will get the access to the recordings. As I said, that everything will be available on the YouTube channel of Future Skills Prime. You can search Future Skills Prime on the YouTube part, and there you can see several the Salesforce Career Recharge program named playlist or something will be there, where you can find all the recordings, whatever we are doing here, the sessions and everything will be available. So, any other doubts relating to the course, anyone? Okay, so can you tell us what the benefit that you are going to get after the completion of this course, like job opportunity? Yes, yes. As I told Sandeep, that Salesforce has been a huge demand these days. So there is definitely there are a lot of job opportunities waiting for you. So you will definitely get a lot of exposure to the development program. Also, after completion of this program, there are some goodies and everything that you can get upon fulfilling some criteria. that you can see from the post pages, everything, all the details will be there. You can go and check it over there. Okay. Yes, I'm coming to the super badges and all that part. YouTube channel name will be Future Skills Prime. You can just search Future Skills Prime on the YouTube. You can get it. It's not my YouTube channel, whoever it is. It's not my YouTube channel. It's the NASCOM Future Skills Prime YouTube channel. You can just go through that and you will find it everything. Okay, let me just type it in the chat box so that you can just have a look over there. Future Skills Prime YouTube channel. Okay, or let me just show you that thing. Okay, note on this tab. Let's say if I will just search here, you can. Okay, so it's the Future Skills Prime channel. Here you can go into the live part. And as you can see, the Salesforce Career Recharge Program Cohort 2 is right now running. And it's being streamed live for you. Okay, I won't play it again because then the voice problems will be there. So I'm not doing that. But if you want to have the recordings, you can go anytime onto the platform, YouTube, and you can just have that. Okay, LinkedIn profile and everything will be sharing after the last. No worries. Yes. No worries. Everything will be okay. So let's moving ahead. I will give you time for questions. No worry. I will be taking all of your queries as much as I can. So just be a little patient and we'll get everything done. So right now I was talking about the certifications on the credentials path. So as you can see, there are several job roles available for the Salesforce platform, from Salesforce administrator to architect to developer, Salesforce professional, and a lot marketer, consultant, designer, and a lot more. Right. So right now, as let's suppose that we are doing, not let's suppose we are doing the Salesforce administrator path in this particular cohort. So you can just click on Salesforce administrator. If you scroll down, you can see all the certifications, whatever are there for the Salesforce administrator path, like administrator, advanced administrator. Then we have the AI specialist, marketing administrator, and a lot more. And by the way, if any of you are quite much excited about AI and in Salesforce as well, then these days Salesforce is providing the AI specialist certifications for free for the very first attempt. For the very first time, you can just you have that AI specialist certification, you can appear for that certification for free. So if any one of you is so much interested in the Salesforce and the AI part, you can just click on the schedule now button and get yourself a Salesforce AI specialist certification. And these days it's happening for free, so it will be great for you guys if you are interested enough. That's up to you. Then we have the platform app builder and a lot more. Now, what's a Salesforce administrator? So Salesforce administrators work with the stakeholders to define requirements, customize the platform, and enable users to get the most out of Salesforce, as you can see on the screen. And the learning path and everything will be available here. If I will click some certification, let's say I'm going to set for administrator. So if I'll click it, you can see the learning path and everything come in front of me. Like here is the training that I need to create, complete, prepare for Salesforce administrator credential, then study for the exam, and then interactive practice sets and all that will help me prepare more for the certification exam, and everything will be available here. Okay, you can join the community, learn the skills. There are several classes and workshops also happening for to let you upskill on the same path. So everything will be there available there, and you can then, after you have done everything, you can just click on the schedule now button. You can get you can appear for the examination after the scheduling, and you can get yourself as a Salesforce certified professional. Okay, how to learn about AI specialist? Shantana Sen, you can just go to this Salesforce page. You can go to credentials and certification, and there you can see the AI specialist certification will be here. You can just check it out over there. Okay, now, yes, AI specialist, for the AI specialist certification, the first attempt is free. For the rest, there are some charges. You can just go through them. Okay, which programming language do we need to learn in Salesforce? Okay, so talking about programming languages, so Salesforce is mainly revolved around the Apex programming language. But for our path, what we are doing right now, the the administrator path, we don't need to get into the programming side. Okay, administrators don't need to go into the programming side. We administrators generally do everything mostly with the GUI interfaces of Salesforce, and that's a quite well built interfaces that you can just explore and get your things done in a jiffy. So it's quite good. Okay, so moving ahead. So now coming to super badges and super sets. So just a little earlier, I have told you about the projects. But in projects, I told you that in projects you will get the instructions by yourself on the screen, and you just need to follow the instructions, and you can just complete a specific hands-on project for yourself. When coming to super badges, what super badges? Then super badges are more of a real-time environment kind of a challenge for you. You can say, as it says, super badge. So it's more of a challenge kind of a thing, where a particular scenario will be provided to you that this thing a company wants this kind of infrastructure. They want some let's say multi-factor authentication inbuilt in their system, or they want some approval processes to be more streamlined, or let's say a more streamlined HR processes they will be required, or anything XYZ like that. And these are the requirements of the company, and then you need to formulate a solution for that on your own. So, and you won't have that much of, you don't have instructions in a specific in the super badges. We will be having some hints and all to help you go through the journey, but not specifically that your instructions will not be there. So it becomes a much more of a challenge, and I will say that it's more exciting to if you have gone through the trail mixes and everything properly, you have done some projects and all, then super badges are a quick thing for you. And don't worry, by the end of this course, we'll be completing some super badges as well, and that we will be doing for sure. Okay. Yes, Salesforce administrator is more like a non-technical profile. Yeah, you can say, but not non-technical. I will say that it's more of a less program, low code kind of profile. You can say, where the programming won't be required that much. Okay. We are going to learn administrator here. Okay, so that's your super badges. There is a help section where you can go to have some help and all. Anyway, we are not going to get in that part. Okay. Now, everyone, any questions till this part on whatever we have done, like certification or the modules, anything that you might need to ask? Okay, I cannot get your name, but you are asking for where can we learn the developer profile. So there are several different cohorts running for the developer profile also by Salesforce. I'm not pretty sure that the registration are still open or not. You can go and check on the Future Skills Prime website. You can get the details from there.
Aditya, this is
Yes,
Abhishek. Aditya,
yes, Abhishek.
can you pause for a minute? I'll just
Yes,
call
yes,
you. Yeah.
sure, sure, Abhishek. Okay, everyone. Sorry for the disturbance. let's get back to the training part of ours. So right now, there have been a slight miscommunication from our end, and I would like to inform you that this particular cohort 2, is for developer catalyst. It's not for administrator. So, and it's for the developer catalyst, everyone. Okay. So what we are going to learn is the proper Salesforce developer catalyst trail mix. How we'll be jumping a bit into the programming side as well. We will be learning the Apex language, how to code into the Apex language, the syntax, the developer console, everything will be there, and we'll be doing that. Okay. Sorry for the miscommunication. Apologies from my side for that part. Anyways, the excitement is still the same. Many of you were asking for the developer part. So I believe that all of you are in good mood and you have high hopes, and we'll make sure to have that in a constant phase from here now. Okay. So anything anyway, whatever we have discussed till now, that's just the generic things. So it's good that we are having that. Okay. So let's get yeah. Okay. Coming to that, now that you have asked several questions, let me just get it through that. Even if you are doing the Salesforce administrator or the developer, it's like 60-70% of the content remains the same. The only thing that gets elongated, or you can say differentiated between these two paths is like in the Salesforce. And if you are doing the Salesforce administrator path, we are learning a lot of the business methodologies kind of thing, like more of the process builder, the screen flow, and all those things. But when we are going specifically for the developer path, we get into the more of the programming aspects, where we try to utilize the developer console and our coding skills to learn a lot of things relating to the Salesforce platform. Okay. So yes, thank you, Aniket. Hi, Jose. That's required. Thank you so much. No. Administrator knowledge not prerequisite for developer path. As I said, that both the paths have nearly 60% things in common. So we will be getting the path slowly, and we will be starting from the very beginning. So don't worry, there are no prerequisite required. Just the thing required is your mindset to learn and a bit of technical hands-on if you have surfing the internet and navigating the internet skills and all. That is much is sufficient enough. Nothing more. So let's get through it. So everyone, do one thing. Let's just search for the Salesforce Developer Catalyst. In the search bar, just search Salesforce Developer Catalyst. Or let me just give you that link in your chat box. Let's leave the search part. Let me just give you the chat link in the chat box. Okay, am I audible or not? Let me know that. So I have given you the link for the trail mix in the chat window. And everyone, please click on that link and get onto this page, Salesforce Developer Catalyst version 3.0, which is basically a trail mix developed by the Salesforce by specifically by Tripti Jha, as you can see on the screen. So everyone, please click on the link and get onto the same page that we are seeing right now. Please get onto the same page. I'm posting the link again in the chat box so that if anyone is missing, then I'm just giving it here. Yes, session timings will remain. Yes, thank you, Vishek, for that confirmation. Okay, so everyone get onto this page and let's start our learning in a quick manner right now. Okay, so this is the trail mix that the course developed by Salesforce to make you all of you equipped with the Salesforce developer path, and I am sure that it will be an exhilarating journey. So let's get started with it. So the very first, we are having several modules, as you can see on the screen. There are a lot of modules which will cover a lot of things, which beginning from the your guide to Trailhead, to platform basics, to data modeling, duplicate management, creating the Salesforce object, formulas validations, and lot more things are there. And in the last part, you can see there are several super badges also available, which will give you a real-time experience of using the Salesforce platform and everything. And it will be a great journey altogether. In the next 12 weeks, we'll be learning a lot. So let's get started with our very first module and let's get through it. So let's get it. So please click on the very first module, your guide to Trailhead, everyone. Then you, after that, you will be seeing the second sub part of that module, subunit, you can say, whatever you prefer. Now click on the navigate Trailhead button. Well, yeah. Okay. I got it. Abhishek. I have accidentally selected host and panelist. Sorry for that. Now it's for everyone. Okay. So navigating Trailhead, everyone, please get onto this page, navigating Trailhead. On this page, there are not a lot of info. It's just the introduction to Trailhead that I have already provided to you. Like what the things are module, projects, trail mixes, what are super badges, Salesforce certification. Just now I have narrated all the things one by one to all of you. So I hope these things are clear. If there are any doubts on these parts, I'm just giving you 2 minutes. Read it out and let me know if there are any doubts. Also, after this part, you can see there is a quiz. So after every subunit module, there will be either a quiz or a particular hands-on challenge for waiting for you. So when after the reading part, make sure that you are reading, by the way, because say we at Salesforce, we emphasizes a lot on the reading so that you get equipped in a more elaborate manner, you know everything properly. Okay. So once you get through the things, just complete the quiz, whatever you have. Yeah, answer the questions, then click on the check quiz button. Once you have checked the quiz, then you can see that you will get some points for that. Okay. So like if you have completed it on the very first attempt, you can get 100 points. In the second attempt, you will get 50, and from later on, you will keep getting 25 points. And all these points will be accumulated to make your rank got higher. Like right now, you all are scouts, then you can you will be hiker, mountaineer, ranger, and a lot more that we have seen in the very first part. Okay. You are not able to find the page, Diksha Kumari. Okay, let me just share the link again. Okay, I have shared the trail mix link again. Diksha and Khushbu, you can click on that and you can get over here. Okay. Okay, got it. So I'm just giving you 2 minutes. Read through the content and let me know if you have any doubts. Just post your questions in the chat box. I will be answering all of that. No, Sagar. If you have completed some of the badges of this trail mix, it won't affect anything. It's fine. It would be a revision for you, and not only for you, whoever have completed some of the badges. Let's say you have been through Salesforce platform a bit, you have learned something. That's nothing to worry. Anyway, learning is a infinite journey. You can keep you can just keep paddling and learning more. So it's completely fine. Okay, after clicking on the link, let me just get you to the link again once again. So once you have clicked on the link, there will be a follow button. You can click that follow button to make sure that this thing get in your playlist. Okay, in the trail mix history. Okay, then click on the very first module. There are several modules here that we'll be doing one by one. But for the very first part, click on your guide to Trailhead module, and then click on the very first part, navigate Trailhead. Then just read it out a bit, and then complete the part. Okay, then just complete the quiz. And if you have any questions, I'm giving you 2 minutes time till 6:50. You can get your questions in the chat box, and I will be more than happy to answer all of that. Okay, recorded lecture will be available on the YouTube channel, Nikhil. I have already showed the channel name and everything on my screen. It's Future Skills Prime. You can just go on YouTube and search for it. Yeah, Sudarshan, no worries. We have just started with the things. We have not been, we have just given the introduction. What is Salesforce in general as a company? What's Trailhead platform and everything like that. Okay. Okay, Sagar, I will be coming to your questions of the Trailhead playground or developer or thing. Don't worry, I am here to help you with that. Yes, sir, can I ask about job? Yeah, Aniket, I have already told this thing that Salesforce job market is quite huge right now these days because Salesforce is quite in demand as most of the big MNCs are using Salesforce for their different kind of operations. So the market size is quite large here, and there are a lot of job opportunities waiting for the skilled professionals. And that's why NASCOM, Future Skills Prime, and all of us are here to get you all skilled to the Salesforce platform so that you can get some good opportunities and just grab the opportunity lying outside of the world on the other part, you can say. No, no, no. It's not like that, Aniket. There are several persons who get special. You just need to, grab the right fish. You can get it. Bandaru, Durga, it's not an issue. Just chill. It's fine. Recording is right now that this particular course is being streamed on YouTube. So as soon as the course ends, it will be available on the YouTube channel. So nothing to worry. Okay. So it's already 6:51. So I'm not getting any questions in the chat box. I believe that everyone is fine with the things. So let's move to the next part. Okay. Let me just pin this tab so that I can have this tab all the time along to showcase anything that you want. Okay. Now let's move to the next part. First module done. I believe everyone has done it. Now let's move to the next part. That's your second module, Salesforce Platform Basics. Click on it, open it in a new window or a new tab, whatever you prefer. I am opening it like this so that I can just switch between tabs more efficiently. But it's up to you, whatever you prefer. Okay, Vasudeva, I will come to that, the free playgrounds thing. I will get you, I will help you on that part. Don't worry. Okay, so let's start with this journey. So let's open the very first subunit of this particular module, unlock business success with the Salesforce data platform. So as we it's just discussed the introduction to Salesforce earlier. So Salesforce is a great platform as we discussed, and at its core, basically, Salesforce is basically you can say a platform where there is a lot of data stored. There are a lot of databases that are stored in different parts of the cloud. Because as I said, a Salesforce is hosted completely in the cloud, even though whatever codings and everything that we will be doing on the Salesforce platform, everything is in the cloud itself. So there is nothing to like have some offline application installed on your system or anything like that. Nothing like that required on the Salesforce platform. Okay. Now, who need Salesforce platform or what the Salesforce offer? So here you can see in the chart there are something that they have given. So as Salesforce, you have already said that Salesforce is a PaaS and SaaS offering, not exactly SaaS. It's a mixture of a bit of PaaS and more of a SaaS offering, I will say. Okay. So there are several things which we get by default created on the Salesforce platform whenever we are opening the Salesforce platform for like the business needs. And a lot of things are mentioned here. For example, the very first thing that you can see, it says if you need to sell to prospects and customers, you are a business organization, you have some leads and all, you have done some like say cold calling to random numbers, and you got some leads and you need to sell your product. Your product can be anything, whatever you have, and you need to sell that to your customer. Then Salesforce, what Salesforce offers? Salesforce offers two applications called leads and opportunities, which you can use to manage the sales, to manage, to like monitor all the leads to opportunity conversions to leads to customer, and everything is there. Okay. If I now I have sold the product, now what will happen? Now I need to provide the customers with a after sales service, like some product got defected and all the thing, then they need to provide the after sales services. For that, Salesforce is provided us with cases and communities, which helps us to engage with the customers because it gives us a way of for a two-way engagement with the platform. Walk on the go, we want to like we are so anyway, we are Gen Z people, like kind of thing. We always want to be like online on the internet and keep doing a lot of things. So Salesforce has a Salesforce mobile app, which is completely customizable, which you can customize it according to your needs and all. Okay. Now, if you want something to collaborate internally in your company with the co-workers, partners, or customers, then we have thing called Slack and communities for that purpose. Okay. Then we have for the marketing part, we have Marketing Cloud, get you over there. Automating customer, if you want some automation to happen, there are some flow builders, process builders, and all lot of things. So there are a lot of parts which we can have on the Salesforce platform for our needed that we will be seeing also. Okay. After that, there are some stories provided of Salesforce, like different how can different organizations leverage the use of Salesforce. And for this particular task, there are four stories. And for this particular task, we'll be having the story of a company called Dream House Reality. So as the name suggests, it will be a real estate company who will be like selling the real estate product like houses, flats, and all the thing to different sort of customers. So that would, and we will be working as some employee of the Dreamhouse Reality company. So the very first thing we are having is some name is Michelle. It's the lead real estate broker at Dreamhouse. See, her work is to find some potential buyers for their projects and all. Okay. Then we have a person called D'Angelo, who is a Salesforce administrator and who will be using the Salesforce platform to build to develop the required infrastructure that they want for their customers. Okay. So now let's start with the main parts. Okay. So everyone do one thing. I will complete this part again. So first, just scroll down, and on this part here, you can see there will be a hands-on challenge, as you can see on my screen. Can everyone see that? Give me a yes or no, please. Just scroll down to the bottom and let me know that you can see the hands-on challenge or not. Good. Thank you. So here you can see there will be a launch button. So by default, as you all have created a new playground, whoever have created a new playground, because I can see that many of you have also been on the Salesforce platform earlier. So whatsoever, if you have created a new playground of yours, then we will be having a playground here in this list called My First Trailhead Playground. Okay. The name of the playground will be My First Trailhead Playground. Okay. If you are having that, just click on the launch button and you can get the playground launch for you. Okay. And by the way, all of you will be termed as trailblazers right now. Trailblazers are someone who are the learner of Salesforce. So now, as you all have been onboarded to the learning journey for Salesforce, all of you will be termed as Salesforce Trailblazers. Okay. Whoever have signed up for the Trailhead platform for the very first time, you would be having a playground here named My First Trailhead Playground. And who are the previous ones? What you can do, you can just click on these three dots, and then there is a button called Create Playground. Click on that button, then by default it will take some animal name. Like you can see, it says, for me it's saying Brave Shark Playground, but I will just rename it because I don't want Brave Shark or anything. So let's make it Future Skills. Let's say Future Skills, and then click on the Create button. Okay, if you are previous, if you are if you are on the Trailhead platform for the very first time, then you don't need to create a new playground. But if you have already been onto the Salesforce platform, or you have done something, or you are not getting my Salesforce Trailhead playground here, then you can create it. And for those, I have got some questions that you have exhausted the number of Trailhead playground that you can have. For them, I'm showing you how to manage that situation. Whoever it is, I'm forgetting the name. There is someone who have said that he or she is not able to create new playgrounds or anything like that. So for them, on the say, click on the three icon here. Okay, click on the three icon here. Then there in the last you can see an option called Manage Orgs. Click on that. A new tab will open for you. Now in this new tab, what you can do, you can see there are several playgrounds available. Whatever, I am having a lot of playgrounds, as you can see, I'm having like 7 8. So what happens, that the condition is that if you are a trailblazer, if you are on the Trailhead platform, the maximum number of playgrounds that you can have can be 10 only. Okay, you cannot have more than 10 playgrounds active at the same time. So let's suppose that if you are having such thing that you have enabled more than 10 playgrounds, you have created the 10 playgrounds, now you want to create a new one, a new playground again. What you can do, you can just come here on this page, and then whatever old playgrounds might you have, you can just disconnect them from here. Like I'm disconnecting this VFDP 11 March. Let's disconnect this one. It says that you are it's just asking for confirmation. I'm confirming disconnect. Now this playground will be disconnected from my particular Trailhead account. And now let's suppose I was having 10 earlier, now I will be having 9. So I can create one new playground just by clicking this button here. Okay. So for whomever this information is beneficial, just do the same and then you can get it done. Okay. Anyways, my future skills playground is ready. So I will be just clicking on the launch button and getting my playground launched. Okay. So let's get it done. Yeah, if you are having the My Trailhead playground one, that's fine. No, Sagar, I have created a new playground so that I can do everything along with you. That's it. You can name it anything, as some admin is saying. No, no, who is it? Okay. Anyway, so once you will click on the launch button, this will be the interface that you will be getting. So this is your Salesforce Trailhead Playground. Now, what's a Trailhead Playground? So it's, you can say, a replica of the real-time Salesforce environment that you might be having when you will be working on in a production environment, or you can say a real-time environment. You will be having the same infrastructure or same screen and everything. So the difference will be that this time, this thing that you are having in front of you is a learning playground, a learning environment that's called Trailhead Playground, which is meant for learning purposes, and hence the access will be somewhere a bit limited as compared to the commercial ones. Okay, so nothing more. Please explain once again how to create playground. Okay, Dheeraj, if you are seeing my first Trailhead playground here, then it's fine. You don't need to create. Just click on the launch button. But if you are not seeing it, then click on the three dots and then click on create playground button, and you can create a new playground. That's it, nothing more. Okay. So now you can see on my screen that I have opened the Trailhead playground here. I have launched it. Now there are by default there is an interface. Let me just get you through this interface first, and then I will move to the next parts. Okay. So right now on your screen you can see some options. Like first of all, you can see the Trailhead logo at the leftmost corner. So that's nothing to be discussed about. So let's just leave that. And Vita Jain, please check that you are on the right page. It's the optimized Salesforce page. If you will scroll down, you can see this hands-on challenge part, and there you can see the playground name and the launch button and everything. So please check for it. Okay, just a minute. Okay. Now, this is the Trailhead playground screen. On the left-hand side, firstly, you can see the logo of Trailhead. Beneath that, you can see a app launcher button. Okay, that's the same button as you might have seen in your mobile devices and all, the 9 dots and everything. So this app launcher button, what this button will do, this button will help you in switching from one Salesforce app to another. You can just click on that app launcher button, and you can see there are several apps available here. As you can see, service, community, site.com, Salesforce chatter, a lot more. Whatever you want, you can just select it and you can switch from one app to another. Okay. Now, the thing is, you have not created anything by default. Okay. Right now, we have just logged into the Trailhead platform and launched the Trailhead playground. But still, you can see a lot of apps available on the screen. So all these apps are the standard apps provided by Salesforce for you for this learning environment also. And in general, we also Salesforce provides all these apps to make the user journey on the Salesforce a bit more easy and comfortable, because you don't need to create a lot of things. Several things will be available there which you needed to customize, and that's what the job role of a Salesforce developer is basically. Okay, that you will be coming to the platform. There will be a lot of things pre-created for you, which you will be customizing according to the needs of your respective organization and everything. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, after the playground launcher button, you can see a name over here, which is right now called playground starter. So whatever app we will be in right now, like that app name will be visible here. So right now you can see playground starter. So right now we are all in the playground starter app. If I will switch the app, let's say I'm switching from playground starter to service. Now, if I click on service, you can see the app name will be coming here as service and so on. Okay. So let me just first take you to the Playground Starter app only, because there are certain things that we need to do there. That will come again to this part. So Playground Starter, again, coming back to Playground Starter, so switching the app, nothing else. Okay. Now here on the Playground Starter app, this is a very crucial app. Okay. Okay, so what this app does, that this app has, if you want to like have certain features installed in your Salesforce system, like Salesforce infrastructure and everything, then you can just install those apps here in this from this Playground Starter app. On the top, you can see that there is a button called install a package. Okay, you can click on install a package button. Then there will be an option coming in like the package ID. You can just paste in your package ID, whatever the unique ID will be for the setup that you need to install. Yeah, the another page that it's showing will be this one only, Rama Tulsi. Okay, so let's get back to the instructions page. Okay, everyone, please listen to one thing carefully, that some just basic terms that I'll be using throughout the course. I'll be using the word instructions page for the current path that will be doing. Like this, right now, we are doing unlock business success with Salesforce data platform. So if I'm using the instructions page, you need to come back on this page in particular. Then if I'm using the word front end, let's say, then you will be coming on this page. And there is one thing more that I will be showing you later on. Okay. So let's do it. So get to this page now. You can see there are several options. Get to know our terms. So I have shown you a bit. Rest I will show you later on in a bit. Okay. So let's get it done. So first task which it has given here, given to us, is to install the Dreamhouse app. So as I said that we'll be working as a Dreamhouse employee in this particular task. So to have the Dreamhouse prerequisites kind of thing, let's say the initial data that Dreamhouse has or the initial structure that Dreamhouse possesses, we need to install the Dreamhouse app so that we can get start the things at a positive note as a Dreamhouse employee. Okay. So what to do for that? So right now you can see we all are in the Playground Starter app, and if you are following me along, then you might have clicked on the installer package button. So in the sections here, it says launch your Trailhead Playground that we have already done. Now it says if your Trailhead Playground is brand new, it should show Playground Starter that it has sold. Okay. Now, in the third step, it says click the Get Login Credential tab and follow the instructions to reset your password. But leave it, we are not, there is no requirement to reset the password right now. So we'll be just skipping that. Okay. Now, in the fourth step, it says in the Playground app starter app, click the Install a Package tab. So that we have clicked here, we are on the Install a Package tab. Next, in the step number 5, it is saying that paste this ID that it has provided here, 04 something like that, okay, into the package ID field and click install. So just paste that package ID and copy that package ID and paste it here. So basically whatever package ID you will be having, most generally they will be starting with the letters 04T. So if you are just looking for the package ID, you can just see whatever you are having like in this pattern. You can just click on copy that and then paste it here in the package ID section and then click on the install button. So let's click on the install button and see what happens. Okay, seems that got a bit slow. So let me try it again. Okay, let me just refresh the page. It seems that page has been idle for too long. That's why some error is coming. Let me just paste it here. Install. Okay. So as soon as you click on the install button, a new tab will open. As you can see on my screen, it says install Dreamhouse LWC. What's Dreamhouse LWC? It's just the package name. The LWC word represents Lightning Web Component, by the way, that will be installing. And who is the developer for this particular package? As you can see, it says install Dreamhouse LWC by Salesforce. Now, at this point, you can see three options. As it says, install for admins only, install for all users, or install for specific profiles. So as we discussed earlier, Salesforce platform is at a database at its base. We have just discussed it a few minutes earlier that in the very basic part, Salesforce is like a lot of databases combined together. So obviously there will be a lot of data. And as the Salesforce professionals, we will be required to manage that data and the security over there as well. Okay, I'm coming to that sentence scene. I'm coming to your question. Don't worry, just give me 2 minutes. I will be coming to that. Okay, if error is coming, please check that do you have the things in the intact manner or you have like given some space by mistake. Diksha Kumari, just check if you might have given some space like this, which is not visible in general, but if you just take the cursor here and there a little bit, you can see that there will be some spaces or whatsoever. Okay, so just check for that and it will work. Okay, so now coming back, so security has been a big concern whenever we are talking about the the data thing. And you know that there these days we are in a tech big like digital age where we are having a lot of data, and also as the data is growing, also the cyber attacks and cyber crimes are also growing. So obviously we need to be very much sure that whatever data we will be having should be secure enough. And Salesforce, as a responsible data, you can say data to CRM tool or a company, provides you several parts of security, several aspects of security at respective steps whenever you will be creating some entities. For example, right now, when we are trying to install an app on into our Salesforce Trailhead playground, at the very first part, it's asking that for whom do I need to install the app? Do I need to install the app only for the admins? Or that means that only for the users who will be having the administrative permissions. Or second, do I need to install it for all users? Let's say like every user, any user that are available there. It could be system administrator or developers or some marketing person or anyone. If I want to install it for everyone, you can select install for all users. Or the third option it has given install for specific profiles. So let's suppose that I have created some specific profiles for like say the sales team, and I want this app only to be visible to the sales team persons. Then I can just select install for specific profiles, and then I can scroll down a bit, and I can see select whatever profile I want to have the access for. Like let's suppose that I want to have the access to sales standard platform user. Then I can go here and select full access or whatsoever we want, and then that much only specific access will be provided to that. This app will only be visible to this profile standard platform user, whatever access we have provided that till that level. Okay. Now, right now, let's concentrate on the instructions again. Let's get back. So here in the step 6, it says install for all users. Okay. So just follow the steps. Click on install for users, all users for now, and then click on the install button. It's asking whether you need will be approving the third party access or not, because again security is the most essential thing that we'll be having. So just click on the yes button, yes, grant access to this third party website, and then click on the continue button. Okay. So as soon as you click on the continue button, you can see that the installing is in progress. It says installing and granting access to all users, as we have defined the install to be the app to be installed for all users. Okay, so it's getting installed. Just give it a minute to get it installed. Just a moment. Okay, just give me a minute. In the meantime, others, if you are stuck at any point, please put your questions in the chat box so that I can help you with that. Hello, Ayush. Okay, so now you can see on my screen, it says installation complete. Okay, so now once the installation is complete, you can just click on the done button. And as soon as we click on the done button, it will take us to the setup page of the installed packages, where we can verify whether that particular application, whatever application we have installed, has been installed or not. Okay, so let's close the guidance center for now. And now in the list, you can see there the Trailhead Playground is installed, and also the Dreamhouse LWC has been installed. Okay, the version number and all the details, installation date, time, everything is available here. The limits, whatever there are, whatever the tabs are there in this app, everything is available over here. Okay, so that's how we can install the apps in our Salesforce Trailhead Playground. So I'm just giving you 2 minutes of time. Just get it done till this point and let me know if you are having any problem. Yeah, Sagar, you can just upgrade it. That's fine. Nothing to worry. It's fine. Yeah, so Ayush, till now, what we have done that we have seen what Salesforce is. We have explored a bit of the Salesforce and navigation of the Trailhead platform. Everyone has logged into the Trailhead platform. So right now, all of the participants, whoever are here on in the training, are trailblazers. Then we went to our main thing, that our Salesforce developer catalyst trail mix that we need to do, and then we have done we have done one module, and we are doing the second one right now, the very first part of the second one. That's it. Okay, so if you are having the network issue, Ayush, just no worry, just look at the screen carefully at this for this moment, and afterwards you can go to the YouTube channel of Future Skills Prime. The recordings are available there. You can go through them and learn the things. Okay, after clicking the launch, it's showing different piece. Okay, I believe that it should be showing this page only. What's the name, Rama? If you click on the launch button, it will show this page that you will be seeing right now on your screen. I have just clicked launch in front of you in the same manner. Okay, you can see it will show the playground starter page. Okay, if you are not seeing the playground starter page, Rama, then just do one thing. Just click on the app launcher button here, the 9 dots thing, and type starter. Not sorry, mistyped. So starter, and then click on the playground starter app from here. Okay, if you're not seeing that. Okay, how to see the installed packages? So who is asking this? Okay, whoever is asking. Yes, Rama, you can see the launch button here on the instructions page. You can just click from there. Okay, whoever is asking for the installed packages page, see, if you have installed the app, then you can just click on done and you will be automatically routed to this installed packages page, first of all. But let's suppose that you are not getting this page by default, then what you can do, let me just close this page to demonstrate you how to get on the installed packages page. Here on the top right section, you can see an option, a gear icon you can see here. It's called setup button. Click on that, then click on the setup button here. Okay, the very first option. Then you will land up on this page. Now in the quick find box, search installed, and then you can see installed packages. Click on that, and then you can see all the packages that have been installed in your playground. That's it. Okay, Ganesh is saying that he's getting black color blocks on my screen. Okay, please, others, please verify that you is my screen properly visible, or it's some error is there, so like blurring or anything like that.
Aditya, yes, there is a black box coming at the right corner, right bottom corner.
Okay, fine. I got it. That's just the chat box that I'm using for to interact with everyone. Nothing else. I will just minimize it a bit so that every one other box can be a little shorter. Is it fine? Is it better now, everyone? Now the box would have shifted to the top right. Yeah, I am just looking at the chat window so that I can see all your queries. That's it. Nothing else. It's fine. It's fine. It's natural. How can I copy package ID? Okay, so Dheeraj, you can go to the instructions page. Okay, in the step number 5, it has given you the package ID here. Okay, you can just copy it from there, or otherwise, I'm just typing it in the chat box so you can have it. Okay. Okay, everyone done till the installation part? Please give me a yes or no if you are done till this part. Okay, I'm just waiting for 1 more minute. If you are having any problem in installing the package, let me know. Just 1 more minute, then we'll move ahead. Also, if someone is getting some big issues or anything like that, just I would like to highlight that we will be having some doubt sessions also that you can just ask your doubts in that session in particular as well. So there will be no problem. Everything will, I will be here anytime to help you out, whatever the best I can. So you can rest assured that you are in good hands. Okay, so let's proceed ahead as it's been a lot of time. Let's close this additional pages. Okay, one more thing, everyone. If you are right now, I know that once you will be starting using this Trailhead platform and everything, intentionally or unintentionally, you will be getting a lot of tabs on your screen. Like you can see right now on my screen, there are 4 tabs. So while doing the task, please try to have as minimum tabs as you can have. Okay, because the more the tabs will be, the more will be the confusion if while navigating from one tab to another. So just try to have like 4 tabs at max, as you can see on my screen right now, or most preferably 3 tabs will also be work. So right now on my screen you can see I have one tab for the trail mix page, the one that from where I will be jumping from one module to another. Okay, then on the second page I am having the second tab, I am having the instructions for whatever task I am doing right now. Then in the third tab I am having the front end right now. Okay, the playground starter page or whatsoever. And in the fourth tab, I am having the backend, which I call, which is generally called as setup, but I most probably call it as backend. So whatever you think, if you are hearing from me that go to the backend tab or setup tab, you need to get on this page. If I'm saying you need to get on the front end part, you need to get on this page. So it will work like that. So try to have only this much tab on your screen, not a cluster of tabs, as it will uh, be a little bit of problem for you in navigating through the tabs. Okay. So now, anyway, so what we have done till now that we have installed the app. Now there are a few more steps here. Let's just do it quickly. Okay. Now it says we need to go to the app launcher page again. So let's go to the app launcher part. Okay. Now here type, we have installed the app called Dreamhouse. So just type Dreamhouse. Okay, and then select the app Dreamhouse from the list that we have just now installed. Okay, a little bit of the right top corner will might have been a little block for you because I have opened the chat box just to make sure that I don't miss any of your messages. Okay, I any of you faces any problem because of that, let me know. I will just adjust it a little here and there. Okay, please let me know. We don't hesitate in letting just typing in that thing. Okay. So right now, I have just switched from the playground starter to the Dreamhouse app. And this is the app that we have just installed through the package ID and everything. You can see there are several options here: Home, Property Explorer, Property Finder, Contacts, Properties, Brokers, Files, Settings, and a lot. Okay. So right now, the very first thing that we need to do is we need to click on the Settings tab here. Everyone, click on the Settings tab and then click on the import data button. Okay, everyone, please open the Dreamhouse app, click on the settings tab at the end, and then click on the import data button. If you click on the import data button, you can see the message will come like success sample data successfully imported. So why we have done this? Because we just wanted to have a bit of standard sample data to get our things done, because we need to have some sample data for the company that we will be working now. So that's why we have just imported the sample data from this tab. That's it, nothing more. Okay, can you tell again? Okay, Neeraj, I'm repeating it once again. So just click on the app launcher button. Everyone, please focus towards the screen so that you don't miss it again. I'm just repeating it once again. So just click on the app launcher button. Then in the search bar, type Dream House. Okay. Then click on the Dream House tab. It will open the Dream House app for you. Okay, like this, you will get the home page and everything. This is the same app that you have installed right now by using the package ID and all the things. Okay. Then go to the settings tab, click on the settings button, and then click on the import data tab. That's it. You will get this message, sample data successfully imported. Okay. So that's all we have to do till this part. Okay. Now there are a few little more things that you need to learn it here. So let's just get through it. So on this part, if you just scroll down a bit above, on this part, you can see several things that has been explained. Let me just explain you these things one by one. So for the instance being, let's click on the contacts tab here. You can see several contacts, properties, brokers, file settings tab. Right now, click on the contacts tab first of all. Okay. So now once we have clicked on the contact tabs, you can see that there are a lot of pre-data field that you can see there. I'm having 5 contacts like Brad Holmes. These are some sample data only, nothing more. So Brad Holmes, Leslie Martin, July Walker, and up to more names, whatever it is, maybe and that. So right now, just try to understand the basic Salesforce hierarchy that we have in general. Like it will be like, first we'll be entering the playground for sure that we are in. Then we'll be getting into our app that you can see here. It's the app that's the name is Dream House. Okay. After the app, the next thing that we'll be jumping in will be our objects. Okay. So all these tabs that you are seeing, which have this navigation bar beneath it, all these tabs are generally objects like contacts, properties, brokers, file. All these tabs are objects. And what will the objects contain? You can consider object like say a spreadsheet, you can say. And inside the spreadsheet, we will be having several data. Just like we have in an Excel spreadsheet, we have some rows and columns and a lot of those things. So similarly, inside these objects, we'll be having some data that you can see here as the names are the Brad Homes or whatever the records we are having. So these things are called records. So first app, then objects, then records. And now if I click on this options, or if I click on any of that record, like I have clicked on the contact name Brad Holmes, then I can see a lot of data of that particular record. As you can see, account name, title, department, email, assistant phone, or whatsoever. There are a lot of data. All these things are called fields. So the very basic hierarchy that we'll be having will be apps, then objects, then your records, and then the last one will be fields. So this will be the very basic hierarchy: apps, objects, records, and fields. And we will be learning how to work around with these things one by one. And we'll be starting right now with the lower part, that we'll be starting with first with the fields, then we'll be creating some records, then we'll be creating objects, and lastly we'll be creating the apps. So we'll go from bottom to top approach. Okay. So let's start with that. Is this thing clear to you? The basic hierarchy, what is it? Apps, objects, records. Is this thing clear? Give me a yes or no, please, everyone. If you are having any problem understanding this, please put in your question as well. No worries, I will answer that. I believe that you all have understood the thing. So let's move ahead. Now we have done the Demos app installation and all. Now in the next part, what it says to customize the Salesforce platform. Go back to the instructions page, and there you can see customize the Salesforce platform section. Now it has given you a scenario that Michelle wants to quickly indicate here whether a potential home buyer is pre-qualified for a home loan or not. Okay, as we know that it's a real estate company, so obviously there will be a lot of buyers who will be like opting for loans and or like home loans and everything. So Michelle wants to quickly indicate that whether a potential home buyer is pre-qualified for home or home loan or not. So basically what she wants, that if a person is pre-qualified for a home loan, that then some notation like tick or anything should be there, and like that thing she wants. Now, no, Property Explorer is not an object. That's a page here. Okay. Brokers, files, and all those are objects, not Property Explorer. Okay, Sayantan Sen. Yes, Sayantan Sen. Okay. We'll get to objects in more detail in the next part. Don't worry, we'll get to that. Okay. And the pages as well. Okay, so right now, so Michelle has this query, and now he goes to D'Angelo, and now what D'Angelo proposed, that let's create a pre-qualified checkbox. What does a checkbox have in general? Checkbox has it is kind of a Boolean expression where we can have either true or false. If like I am pre-qualified for home loan, then a tick will be marked in front of me. Otherwise, it will be unchecked, unticked. Okay. So that's what Michelle has proposed. That's what D'Angelo has proposed. So right now, if I'll show you the front end first before doing any modifications in the existing things. So if I'll go to contacts, right now you can see in the details tab, there is no option like pre-qualified. There is no such field. You can see the fields like account name, title, department, birth date, and a lot more. But there is no field called pre-qualified. Okay. So what we need to do, we need to create a new field called pre-qualified, which will be of data type checkbox. Now, how will we do it? Let's get it done. Okay. So let's get back to our instructions page. Sorry, the front end. Now, the thing is, whenever we will be requiring to do some changes in the existing layout or anything like that, you can say some major changes, like we want to create a new field or we want to create a new tab or we need to create a new page, anything like that, then where will be required to do, we required to go, that will be our setup page. So anytime whenever we get some things like we need to do any major changes, we first need to go to the setup page. So, and now how will we go to the setup page? Nothing. On the top right, you can see a gear icon again. If you will hover around, you can see the setup option getting highlighted over there. Click on that gear icon, then go to the setup page. Click on the setup button and you will get on this setup page here. Okay. Whenever you will be trying to do any changes, you need to get on this setup page. Now in this setup page, we have two options at the top, home and object manager. So on the home page, we have just seen installed packages. I have shown you a little earlier. Also, we have a lot of options here in several categories that we can use. But right now, we are not concerned about that. What we are concerned about is the object manager, because that's where our field will be created. As we discussed the hierarchy, it's apps, objects, records, and then fields. So let's go to object manager first. Now, it is asking here to create a field for the contacts. Okay. So what we need to do, that we need to search for the object named contact here first of all. So either we can just scroll down and search for it, or we can have a quick find box here, which we can just use. We can just type contact and you can see the contact app here. Okay. And let me remind you again, whatever things you are seeing right now, all these things you get pre-created by Salesforce. You have not created any of these things by yourself. Everything, whatever you are seeing on the Salesforce screen right now, has been pre-created, provided by provided to you by Salesforce. Okay, so everyone click on the contact object. Now, inside the contact object, you can see the details. First of all, the API name of the object and basic detail, the contact level and all. Now, what we need to do, we need to create a field. So you can see the second option says fields and relationships. Let's click on that, fields and relationships. Okay, one more thing, everyone, that I'm only following the steps provided only. That's the thing is I'm not just looking at the steps. I'm just doing it directly. So if you get misplaced at some point, either you can just put a message in the chat box if you are leaving behind, or just look at the instruction step. That's it. You will never be lost. Okay, trust me, you will never be lost. Okay, so as soon as you will click on the fields and relationships tab, you can see all the fields, whatever we are seeing on this page. You can see account name, title, everything, whatever was there is available here in this page. Now, what we need to do, we need to create a new field. Okay, so let's create a new field here. Okay, so click on the new button, and now we'll have an option to select the data type. So there are a lot of data types available on the Salesforce platform. As you can see, there is a field called auto number, which we can use if you want like say a sequential series of numbers. Like let's suppose we are trying to create a field for roll numbers. Let's say for the CS students, computer science students, or some other like say commerce or whatsoever. So we can have the numbers like in the sequential manner, commerce 01, 02, 03, 04, and so on. So if I want something, I can go to auto number. And there are a lot more that we will be discussing one by one. Right now, the field type that we need to select for this particular task is checkbox. What will the checkbox do? It allows the users to select a true or false. That's again a Boolean statement. So just select checkbox, then click on the next button. Now, on the next page, you can see the basically a kind of form where you can just provide the labels and everything, whatever will be required. Label will be the name of the field, basically. Just type it. Let's say pre-qualified field name. Keep it pre-qualified again. It will be auto-populated. If you want to change the field name, then you can change. Basically, field name will be the internal reference. Okay. So, like for the system, this field will be can be called as pre-qualified or anything else, and field level will be something which will be shown to the end user, like your customers. Okay, so that's just the basic difference. Now, in the default value sections, it's asking to what kind of value do we need to have. Either it should be checked or unchecked. So I'm letting it be unchecked by default. Then we have two more fields here. Those are description and help text. Again, description will be for the internal users. Like if I want to put some detail like say, let's say sample field or learning, that's it. I'm just typing it randomly. It's not required. I'm just typing it. That's it. Oh. Then what will be the next thing? Help text. So if you will go, if you might have seen on some pages that if you will if you are filling out like say a form for the college admission or a railway booking or anything like that, if you are not able to get what should we enter in this field or something, there will be I option just like this one here, where you can just hover around and you can see the detail, like where the developer would have instructed that this needs to be typed here. Like for mobile number, it would say that please type mobile number in the Indian format, or let's say currency in Indian format, or anything like that. So just for reference, I'm selecting the help text here. So let's give it a help text. Let's say please select an option for timing. Okay, then the last part is auto add to custom report type. So if I want this particular field to be available for the report generation, as I said, Salesforce is an end-to-end business solution. So it obviously have the reports and dashboards things incorporated in itself. So if I want this particular field to be available for the report generation thing and all, I can just keep this checkbox selected, or I can remove it. So I'm leaving it intact. Now, if you are done with this thing, refilling and everything, just click on the next button again. Now, Step 3 is about the security. As I said previously too, whatever things we'll be creating in the Salesforce environment, everywhere we get some security instructions that we can just opt for to make sure that our data is secure enough for the usage. Okay. So here it says establish field level security. What we can do here, that if I want my particular field to be visible to only a certain number of profiles, or just to be read only for a certain number of profiles, I can just select the respective checkbox here in front of the profile names, and then that field will only be visible for those specific profiles. Okay. I don't want to do any changes right now, so I'm just clicking on next. If you want, you can change. Then on the next part, it's saying add to page layouts. What does that mean? That on which pages should this particular field be visible? Let's suppose, what does this mean? Like you can see the names are contact marketing, contact sales, contact support, and contact layout. So the last one, contact layout, is the basic layout of for the contact object in general. Okay. But the rest of the things is like contact sales. That means the contact layout for the sales app. Similarly, contact layout for the support app, contact layout for the marketing app. So wherever I want this field to be visible, I can select the checkboxes here, and then this particular field will be visible to only those particular page layouts. Okay, that's all about the fields creation. So let's click on the save button and save this particular field. So now our new field have been created. If you want to check, you can just type it here. You can see it here. It has been created. The field name pre-qualified and the name is pre-qualified, and it's going to see that's again for the internal purpose. The data type is checkbox. That's all. Now let's see whatever we have done. How is it looking on the front end? Let's have a look on that. Okay. So let's just see to it. Let's go to the front end. Now let's refresh this page once so that everything gets updated. It's the same contact details page, record page. Okay. So now it has not still been visible. Let me just refresh things once again. It might take some 1 minute sometime, so it's fine. Nothing to worry. Okay, still not visible. That okay, no problem. Let me just create a new contact. I think it's not getting updated for this one. So let's create a new contact. Okay, this is what record creation looks like. So I'm just giving some random data here, Mr. Jha. The whatever the required fields are, I'm providing that. And now here you can see the field called pre-qualified. Also, there is a I button which is showing our help text that we have provided, that it says please select an option. Okay, so let's suppose I am pre-qualified for a home loan. I'm a good person who has good finances. Let's suppose for the moment. So just click on that particular checkbox, then click on the save button. And now this new contact has been created with the name Mr. Jha. If I go into the details, you can see, okay, somehow it's not being visible here in the front end. No worry, that's fine. Everything has been created. Okay, so that's all that we needed to do here. So everyone, is it this much thing clear to all of you? Have you completed this thing along with me? Let me know in the chat box. Are you able to get what we are doing and why are we doing these things? Is the motive clear, first of all? Okay. Anyone facing any problem, any doubts, let me know. Vinota, you are joined late, so you can just go through the recordings at a later point. Nothing to worry. That's fine. Okay, the channel name is Future Skills Prime. You can go there and you can see the recording. That's fine. Okay, Salesforce developer roles and responsibilities. Okay, that's a good question, Fatima Mumtaz. Okay, so as I said, the Salesforce developer is someone who is responsible for like creating or you can say customizing the Salesforce platform as per the needs of the organization. Okay, for this just for this scenario that we have done, what we have done, that we are working as a Salesforce developer, let's say in the dream house company, and the company in charge, Michelle, came to us that I need a field where I can just see that whether the person is pre-qualified for a home loan or not. So as a Salesforce developer, what I did that I customized the contact interface in a way so that the field that pre-qualified field uh, can be visible on the contact page itself, where we can just see if a person is pre-qualified, then the pre-qualified field will be checked. If it's not pre-qualified, then that field will remain unchecked. Okay. So the on the very basic level, if I say the customization of the all the Salesforce platform as per the organization requirement is the one of the main responsibilities of Salesforce developer. Okay. Also, if I say like right now we are doing we have done this thing particularly in the GUI format, like just we have gone through a wizard, we have clicked next again and again, and we did the things. Apart from this, a Salesforce developer also has much more feasibility to do the same things in more of a programmatical manner, as he has that experience and knowledge. So the Salesforce the platform developer has generally has all the things that one need to customize the complete platform, either it's from the GUI interface or the Apex programming language, developer console, and everything. Yeah, you can go through the recording. If you have missed anything, Rama, you can completely go through the recording. That's completely fine. The name of the channel is Future Skills Prime, everyone. Okay. Any other questions, everyone? Let me know. Or otherwise, I will just take you to the hands-on challenge part once. Okay. Okay, everyone. Have a look at the screen first. Just give me a moment, and I will take the questions again. No worry. Okay. So now we have done the instructions part. Okay. So in every sub-unit of the module, we'll be first doing the instructions part that we just did right now, and then at the below part, whatever there is, if there is a quiz, we will be completing the quiz. We'll be getting 100 points or whatsoever. And if there is a hands-on part, then we need to complete this hands-on challenge. Okay. So right now, what this hands-on challenge is saying, it's saying add a custom field to the contact object. So again, it's asking us to create a new field on the contact object. Now, what will be the description for that particular field that is given? That the field need to be created on the contact object first of all. The data type of the field should be currency and the label should be loan amount. So let's just quickly do it so that I can show you the things. So I'm already on the contact object manager. I clicked on new. Then I select the data type as currency. Next, then it's asking for the field label and everything. So let's just give it the label and all. Loan amount I have provided. Click next. It has not asked us to do any changes to the field level security or anything. Just keep clicking next. Save. Now the field has been created. If you want to check, you can just type loan here and you can see the field has been created. Okay. Now, once we have done that particular task that I have done just right now, you just what you need to do, you can need to click on this check challenge button. Once you have clicked on the check challenge button, if you have done everything in a proper manner, if you have done everything properly, it will show that the challenge has been completed and 500, you will get 500 points as a reward for the completion. If there will be some error or anything, it will show you that error. So right now it says that it's completed. So it's giving me this winner kind of treatment. So let's just close it. Anyways, you will get the same thing in your screen. But if there will be any error, then you will get that particular error will be shown. Let's suppose they say that it cannot find a particular field named loan amount. Then what you need to do, you need to go back to the setup page. You need to check, is there any typo error? Let's say loan amount, you might have misspelled it, or like as a general usage, you might have typed amount as AMT instead of AMOUNT. Such things can be there. Just look out for that errors and resolve it. Okay. Okay, Neeraj Negi, it's the same process. You can just go through the recording. It's fine. It's just you need to click on new. You need to select the type that you want, like say currency. Then next, enter the details, whatever have been provided for you in the challenge, and then just click on next and it will be saved. That's it. Okay. So let's get back to the Salesforce platform basics part. Okay. Now, apart from this, in the next part, you are having the discover use cases for the platform, understanding the Salesforce architecture, navigating the setup. We have already done this. So let me just take you through the understanding. The discover use cases I have already discussed. You can just have it and let's have a look on. No problem. Let's just have a look and complete it. So it's just showing what we can do with the Salesforce platform. We can how HR can use, how IT person can use this platform and all. Just need to read it out and complete the quiz. That's it. Nothing more. Okay. Then for understanding the Salesforce architecture. So Salesforce architecture has several layers on it. Like and its Salesforce is a multi-tenant cloud environment. What does that multi-tenant cloud environment means? Like you can see here, we have an image in which you can see an apartment, a building, in which there are several flats, and every owner on the owner of this flat will have that flat as a personal space for themselves. But the common resources like power, water, or the building maintenance, or the common area lights, or whatsoever, will be shared among all the participants, all the persons living in that particular building. So that's how the multi-tenant cloud environment also operates. Okay, that you will be having a separate space, like this space, this Trailhead playground of yours is your personal flat, and there will be several persons. Like right now on this chat, I think believe I will be having 200 participants. So all these 200 persons will be having these personal flats of theirs, but all of us are using the same infrastructure that Salesforce has provided to us. So that's what multi-tenant cloud model is. Okay, you can just go through it, read it out. Okay, rest. Salesforce is completely built upon the API model. That's your application interface model. Okay, what does that mean? That whatever entities that you'll be creating on the Salesforce platform will have a API name with associated with it by default. For example, the fields that we have created just now, let's say loan amount. So you can see there is a field name coming out in front of loan amount name, loan amount underscore underscore C. That's basically the API name of that particular field. So whatever entities we will be creating, either it will be object, fields, relationships, whatsoever, everything will have an API name associated with it. Okay, so that's how the Salesforce architecture works in general. Then again, you will be having the quiz and read out the content and complete the quiz. Navigating setup we have already done. Just click on the gear icon at the top and go to the setup page. We have already done, so I'm not getting into this thing again. I'm leaving it. Last part is your Power App with App Exchange. So what is App Exchange? So App Exchange is basically the marketplace of Salesforce. Like just like you have Play Store on Google Play, on Android, or App Store on iOS. Similarly, for the Salesforce platform, we have a thing called App Exchange. Now, how can you go to App Exchange? So you can just click on the App Launcher button here. You can click on View All. Then there will be a button called Visit App Exchange. You can click on that, and then it's asking you for the confirmation. Just click Go to App Exchange, and now you will be on the App Exchange portal, where you can see a lot of apps available for you for the usage, developed by multiple third parties and everyone, which you can just click on it. Let's suppose I want to use this quality assurance app. I can just click on it. I can select get it now, and then I can just install that particular app into my Trailhead playground. Okay. Some apps will be free, some apps will be paid, just like your Play Store. So you need to check whatever you are doing. If you want a free app, you can do free. If you want a paid one, you can do paid one. Whatever your requirements are, you can just plan accordingly. So that's your app exchange. Again, there is a quiz that you need to complete. And that's all about Salesforce Platform Basics module, the basic thing. Okay. Any questions till now, please put in the chat box. I will be happy to answer the questions again. Let me see the questions. So you guys will be getting a blank screen for a while because I'm seeing the chat window. Okay. After challenge, we will be focusing on the new modules in the next classes. Okay, next session will you will be getting the mail in your you will get the email notification. It will be on 7th October most probably, so you will get it. No worries. Okay. Apart from these attendance things and all, anyone having any questions related to what we have done till now? Okay, sir, why do we have to do app exchange? Okay, so app exchange is a marketplace, see, Ashwini. App exchange is a marketplace where we have the apps developed by multiple third parties. Like we cannot, you could say, to improve our working, we can have some plugins installed. Okay, like on while driving a bike, you can have a mobile stand installed on your bike handle to ease the navigation and everything. You can just take it as a plugin. So if you want some additional softwares to make your life more easier, let's say you can have use the app exchange to have multiple apps integrated in your Salesforce environment in the same way as we did the Dreamhouse app here. This Dreamhouse app that we have installed is also a third party app only. We installed it because we wanted the sample data for the Dreamhouse company. Similarly, we can, if you want to have some other task, we can use that particular thing. Okay, Rama is asking, is it like a cloud platform? Okay, it is not a cloud platform. It means Salesforce is a CRM based platform which is completely hosted in the cloud, but it's not a cloud platform. By cloud platform, I believe you meant the cloud vendors. Okay, or if you are going to ask that, then you might go to the AWS or Azure or GCP part. Those are the cloud platforms. Okay, if I'm talking about Salesforce, it's a CRM based platform that is completely hosted into the cloud. Okay, Salesforce admin in developer. As I said earlier, also Fatima, that nearly 60% of the things remain same. The things that differ that Salesforce admin works more along with the business rules kind of things, like more of the administration part, managing the user identities and everything, you can say, where developer focuses more on developing the platform in a more customized manner. So that's the major difference. Developer uses the programmatic approach. Salesforce admin uses the GUI approach. Okay. Yeah, Amita, learning is always we cannot ever restrict learning. Learning is always open. So whatever you want to learn, you can keep learning. By the way, I'm stopping the screen sharing, everyone. Whatever questions you have, you can just keep posting in the chat box. I am answering it for a while. I'm just giving you 2 more minutes. Whatever questions you have, just put it in the chat box so that I can quickly answer all of them. Administrator, Amita, there is you can just go to the Trailhead platform, take credentials or the career roles path. You can just search administrator and you can get the Salesforce administrator trail mix from that particular page itself. Yeah, for the community, Marmik Patil, on the Salesforce page itself, you can see there is a community option where you can just get enrolled. That's the Salesforce forum where a lot of Salesforce trailblazers, nice learners like you, are coming over there, and also the industry persons. You can just post your questions, and someone or the other will definitely answer you. That's my promise. Yes, yes, yes. You can keep using the platform even after the course completion, Rama. It's free for everyone as of now. Okay, Komal, let's not get into the salary aspect, but just for reference, obviously developers have a bit more edge over others than the administrator. But it complete depends upon your skill set. What kind of skill set do you have? But yeah, developer has some more edge priority, you can say. Yes, Subham, the session recordings are available on the YouTube channel of Future Skills Prime. You can go and check out there. Marmik, my Trailhead ID is not that much required. You can, we will get to that later on. You can just search Aditya Javed, you can get my, most probably you can find me over there. No, there is no such any required prerequisite. Just the thing is that you should be technically sound a bit. You should know how to browse the internet, basics of the logics that you can do. That's it, nothing more. Okay, there are several companies hiring for Salesforce developer. As of now, I cannot take any specific names, but I can assure you that there are several big MNCs and banks that are hiring for Salesforce developer because they are working on the Salesforce platform. I can't take any name as of now, but you can just search on LinkedIn and all. You can get a lot of options. You can get it.
Aditya?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we have gone past the scheduled
Yes, sir.
timings, and we
Yes, sir.
need to stop right now. And
Yes.
to all our learners, thank you so much for joining in. The next session will be on 17th. I have shared the website page link where you can visit and see all the cohort 2 session dates. The joining link will remain the same. And as well as I have shared a Telegram group link. You can join and share and discuss your queries there. People like you will be there to answer all.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your time.
Thank you
I
so
hope that
much.
you have enjoyed the session thoroughly, and we'll meet again on the next session. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you,
Thanks, everyone.
everyone. Bye bye.